Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. If you're watching this with your eyes. And I want to tell you something about your eye. Recently, I got a new mobile phone, and my mobile phone was a standard mobile phone, but it comes with like a 28 megapixel camera, which is a fairly standard specification. The human eye, how many megapixels is your eye? The human eye is about 500 megapixels. Imagine that. And nowadays, you know the phones, how they can zoom in from so far away. But the human eye, over 500 megapixels. That's the detail Allah has made us in. In fact, even when we have something stuck in our eye, like an eyelash, and we blink and we have the tears that come through, Allah has made our tears that they are of 3 different types. The chemical constitutions, for example, of the tear, just that lubricates our eye normally, is different to the chemical composition of the tear when we cry, which is different to the chemical composition of if we have something in our eye, like an eyelid for eyelash, for example, and we're trying to get rid of that. That is the detail Allah has made us in. And how is it we cannot thank Allah just for this one blessing for our eyes? As Allah says, لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. The more you thank Allah, the more He will give you. And if we look at the opposite, we look at Shaitan. Shaitan mentions 2 characteristics in the Quran of people he will not be able to touch. One out of these 2 is those who are grateful to Allah. Those who are grateful to Allah. And Allah says, وَقَلِيلٌ مِنْ عِبَادِيَ الشَّكُورُ, that few of my servants are really grateful. So it's really important when we're making our du'as in this particular month, before you ask Allah for anything, you thank Allah for what He has given you. Thank Allah for our eyes, for our ears, for our hearts, for the clothes we have on our backs, for the roof we have over our house. And then Allah will increase us in those things. And that's one of the most important things about being grateful. Thanking Allah in our du'as for whatever, even for money. Thank Allah for the money we have, and Allah says He promises to increase us in the wealth that we have. And that's a promise from Allah. Allah never breaks His promise. Being grateful is one of the characteristics that will save you from shaitan. Wa jazakumullah khair. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.